Hello everybody, my name is Trey with Student of the Leaf. Today we're actually going to be talking about our favorite cigars. But before we do any of that, let me do something. Get on my nifty hat. And this one is actually by Sequoia Cigar Company. It's my nice little smoking hat. And I have a special guest here with me today.
Hi, I'm Brad Powers. Happy to be here.
All right, nice to have you here. So you're a friend of the show, you're a friend of the lounge, and so I'm pleased to have you actually here with me and sharing a stick and some of your knowledge.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
All right.
I don't know how much knowledge I have. Happy to hang out.
Hey, a little bit of knowledge is better than no knowledge at all.
Yeah. It's important to know that you don't know anything too, I think.
Yes, yes. So before we actually get talking and everything, we're going to go ahead and light up our cigars, so bear with us, okay? Today I actually have an EP Carrillo, The Pledge.
Here, that's a great cigar.
Yeah, I think it was like number one in, no, I don't know which year it was, but it was number one. Okay.
Recently.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's number one in my book today.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start the day off with a Surrogate animal cracker.
Ooh.
Tiny little one. And I don't even need to cut it.
Huh. So those already come pre-cut for you, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's the same as their animal cracker. I'm sorry, did I call this an animal cracker? This is a cracker crumb.
Okay. Okay.
So the same as the animal cracker is just a petite Corona. Petite Corona.
So how long do you usually get off of one of those smokes? About 15, 20 minutes?
No, I'll go 45 easy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I don't know. Maybe I smoke it too slowly.
Hey, you're enjoying it. You smoke it as fast or as slow as you want to. You probably win the longest smoke contest that...
No. But you gotta... That contest, you gotta smoke at the right pace, right?
No. Well, yes and no.
No, but... Okay. No,
I mean,
I know.
if it's the right pace, then you win the rules. So it's the longest smoke, so the right pace for you? Yeah.
No, because don't you need to get as close to the band without burning the band? That's the winner.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So you don't want to be the slowest. You gotta go at you gotta be at just the perfect pace to win.
So you heard that last year,
light.
well, not last year, but the last time that they did the contest, which was 2 years ago, the winner, I think it was like 3 hours long.
3 hours?
And that's a pretty long time to smoke.
How long is that cigar?
It's about this same size right here.
You can't smoke that for 3 hours.
He did.
Without relighting it.
Well, you get 2 matches.
But you don't get to relight it.
Not after a certain point in time, yeah.
No, it's got to be. It must have been like a 7x58 or something, right?
So if you go into Rocky's website,
To check it out.
yes.
3 hours.
3 hours.
I don't know how you do that. But there's a time. I thought there's a time limit. Like it goes on for a certain amount of time, and then they check them out and see who won.
Closest to the band without burning the band.
And without the ash falling off.
No, the ash can fall off, but the ash.
Okay.
You can't ash your cigar before a certain amount of time too. And I want to say it's like within the first 15 minutes or something. The rules are super complicated, and there's so many of them. And I didn't come prepared today for that discussion.
Okay. It's all right.
So hey, we'll save that one for another episode.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah, and we'll try to see if we can do it.
Hey, I'm all for it. You give me any cigar. So far, I've enjoyed almost every cigar.
By Rocky Patel?
I haven't had any Rocky Patels.
Oh, you haven't had any Rocky Patels?
Nope.
Oh, wow. So the vintage 1990 is actually out of their line. It's one of my favorites. Don't too much care for the 1992, the vintage 1992. But the vintage 1990, it's a maroon band. Oh, are you leaving me?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Make sure this phone's off.
So we'll edit that part out probably. Or you know what? No, we're going to keep it true to style. We're just going to keep it rolling. Yeah, the vintage 1990. It's a maroon van, and I like that one. But I really don't smoke too many Rockies.
Okay. Yeah.
And you haven't had any. So.
I think someone might have shared one with me once. It was a while ago. I don't remember if it was. But I know I haven't bought any. That's for sure.
You probably will buy one in the future, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying anything bad about Rocky Patel. I just haven't gotten around to it. There's so many.
Yes.
So many brands, so many cigars, so many flavors, and I'm just enjoying them. And
how long have you been smoking for yourself? So,
when I was 19 or 20, 18, I started smoking Swisher Sweets. So I didn't know better.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed those. And then my friend's dad introduced us to nice cigars. And anyway, I smoked a bit in my 20s. And then I started dating my wife. She didn't really like it, so I stopped smoking them as much. I really just only smoke them if someone else had one. Smoke it. Always enjoyed it. And then COVID happened. And then I was just like, I need a place to hang out where I don't have to wear a mask. I could be a normal person.
Yes.
And this was the place. So...
Well, so I guess every time that you came in, you were giving yourself a COVID test anyway. Because if you couldn't taste or smell the cigar, then you probably had COVID.
Yeah. That's it.
So you were doing your part for the pandemic. Nice.
Yeah, and I always drink my port. I love port with the cigars.
No, we're talking about port wine.
Port wine.
Okay.
That's right. And so there's your resveratrol. It's an antiviral. I'm doing my best to fight the virus.
Yes.
And I'm lowering my stress. Right? It's important.
It is. Self-care is very, very important. That's the one thing that I think gets overlooked sometimes because we're always worried about other people, especially if you have a family, you have a wife, you have children, and we're not even talking about the rest of the community. Just your friends and family and everything like that too. Your extended family. We always overlook as humans, as men, and as women, self-care. It's easy to overlook.
That's true.
So,
and it's very important, though. Definitely. So,
are you drinking port right now?
No.
Okay.
This? No. I'm drinking cappuccino. I did not sneak any port in here, but I'm not against having a little bit. No, having some.
Yeah. So we'll definitely
got some here.
Yeah. We'll definitely try some port a little bit later. But so when you smoke your cigars, though, do you typically always drink port, or do you like cappuccinos paired with your cigars?
So I've been messing around pairing different things with my cigars. Okay. And I think port goes good with almost any cigar, especially a more full-bodied cigar, nice strong one. I think it's great. Goes great with it. But there's some cigars I've been really enjoying that have almost like a chocolatey flavor. I think go pretty good with the coffee.
Okay.
But I haven't had coffee that many times with cigars. It just hasn't happened that much. But I've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
I love finding things to pair. I had a Matt Booth Prototipo. It's a Room 101 cigar. You know Room 101?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And,
you're talking about Aging Room 101, correct? Because I
think we have Room 101.
So you have Room 101 and Aging Room.
They make the Big Payback.
I don't think I know Room 101 then.
Okay, yeah, it's a boutique cigar.
Okay.
That I'm in the Cigar of the Month club. This online on this one website. And this month they sent 3. I'm in the subscription I'm in is 3 cigars every month. And this month it was 3 Room 101 cigars. So I had a Big Payback Maduro the other day. It was great. It's really good. But anyway, in another time they sent me some cigars. They sent me this one was a Prototipo. It was great with a brownie. I had a brownie with it. Oh man, it was a great pair. It was so good. And I would say maybe it's kind of similar to the AJ Fernandez New World.
Okay.
kind of like that. And I also really like that cigar.
All right.
It's a really nice one.
So with that, you know what? We're going to go ahead and pivot because you actually brought up a really good point. And our topic today was your top 3 cigars. So is New World or is Room 101, are any of those in your top 3?
So man, I just had that one and I wouldn't mind buying a bunch more. It was really nice.
Okay.
I really liked it. So, but I'm not buying cigars for a while because I've been going overboard on that. So I gotta wait. It's close for sure.
Okay.
It's a really nice one. And the New World. I have a bunch of them. I bought a bunch of those.
Okay.
So I did really like it. But I think I went with a few others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to know what they are?
I would love to know what they are, but do you want to know what mine are?
Nah, I don't care.
You don't care. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
I love the fact that you're brutal.
But you know what? Give me them, and then I'll care. No, I'm just teasing.
All right.
I'm teasing.
Right. Hey, we'll work out something.
What are your favorite cigars?
So, I will say that my flavor palette changes on a constant basis. So right now, I would say my number 1 cigar, because I'm going to have to do it this way, I think. My number 1 cigar is going to have to be the Fuente de Nicaragua. Antaño, Darquero.
Arturo.
Right now, that is my number 1.
I just got a Drew Estate sampler. That was one of my last purchases for a while. And there are 2 of those in there. I've had it once before, and I remember really liking it, but I forgot what it tastes like.
Oh, okay.
So I'm excited to try that one out again and try to remember. But I remember I liked it a lot.
Yeah, so you have the Antaño, the regular.
It's been like 5 months, I think, since I had one.
Oh man, you must not like it if you don't even remember.
Well, I liked it. I just
wasn't in your top 3.
I don't know. Well, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Maybe if I try it again, it'll move up there.
Possibly.
I liked it a lot.
So you had the Dark Corojo before.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had the original Antaño?
No.
Okay.
Have not.
So for some reason, I think it was one of the other guys who comes to the shop, Jerry. He's the one who was like, "Oh yeah, I love this." He also loves Candelas and everything like that as well too, as you know. So he was hyping it up. And so I was like, you know what? I need to try this. Grab one. Mighty tasty.
That's how you know who likes you. If he recommends cigars that he likes.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear he doesn't do that for everyone because he's always worried that they're going to run out. But
that's what he told me.
But that is also the reason why I tried one.
Mm-hmm.
So back to where how long I've been smoking cigars. So about January, I finally bit the bullet. I knew about the locker situation here. You can pay to have a locker and be a member and have that discount and stuff. And my wife said, "Go for it, do it." And I was like, "Awesome!" And so then I've been smoking way more since about January this year.
Oh, wow.
And then the first time I came in, I called on a Sunday to find out if they were open, and they were. And little did I know, not officially on Sundays, but Jerry, of course, picked it up and said, "Hey, yeah, we're open till 3. So I came in the first time, and that's what he recommended. He said, "That's a great cigar."
Nice.
So
I'm surprised that he didn't try to push a Candela down.
that's the same reason. He talked about those too. He did. First time I met him, he talked about those.
He loves Candela.
I still haven't tried a Candela.
Are you serious?
I've had a Barber Pole. I had the Filthy Hooligan.
Yes.
It was okay.
It was okay. Right?
I was okay. It wasn't one that I felt like having again.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay.
So you'll see the difference once you actually have a true Candela. The Barber Pole, I mean, they have the other leaves and such like that in there. So the true Candela flavor of that grassy hay flavor that you get from a Candela kind of gets lost in the Filthy Hooligan. I mean, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's very subtle though. And so, yeah, Candela is definitely a unique flavor. So moving forward.
What do you pair with it though?
I haven't found anything to pair with it.
No, just by itself. It's good by itself. All right.
I mean, it's really earthy. I mean, so if anything, like I can't eat a brownie with it because it's super grassy and like the flavors just don't match up well. I'll probably have to do a cheese or something like that to go with it, possibly. Maybe a aged Gouda.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. You know, Rembrandt. Have you heard of Rembrandt cheese?
Nope.
Okay, so they make an aged Gouda.
Okay.
If you get that, and usually inside of the center cheese section, you know, where all the fancy cheeses are and stuff, you look for it's called Rembrandt aged Gouda. Cut it up, put it in the refrigerator for about a day. Each piece will crystallize. So it'll have like a little crystallization in there too.
You mentioned that before.
Nutty. I'm gonna have to do it. So next weekend, you know, we're gonna have to do the Coney dogs. And so I'll probably bring in some of those too.
Let's do it.
All right. So moving forward. So we have my number one. My number one, the Antaño Darquero. That's my number one. I had to bump my next one, number two, down. It used to be my number one. I still have tons of love for it. It is Drew Estate's Flying Feral Pig.
Okay.
So it's part of their Liga Privada line.
Oh, it is.
So you have like the T52,
right.
The number 9.
Yep.
For me,
I've had those.
The Flying Feral Pig.
Those are great.
I feel like blows them out of the water. And once again, it's all relative. You know, it's all comes down to your flavor profile and what you like and such. I'm not a big fan of tons of pepper. I don't like pepper. It gets lost on me. It's too harsh. I like to enjoy my smoke.
I think I'm at the same place. I don't mind a little bit of pepper. Because definitely some of those cigars that I've mentioned definitely have a little pepper in my thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've had some before that had too much and I didn't enjoy it very much.
Okay. The T52 is a pepper bomb.
I like that one though a lot.
If you let it age for a little bit, the pepper kind of like dissipates.
I don't know. I didn't notice that too much.
You didn't?
I think I just like that one.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know. See, I'm still figuring out the flavors and how to articulate what I taste.
Yeah. But no, if you really like it, you really like it. I know a lot of cigar smokers who really, they don't try to break down the flavors or anything like that. They know if they like a cigar, if they don't like a cigar. And that's totally fine too, you know?
I think that's part of the fun, is trying to be able to articulate it and taste it. I think it helps in the enjoyment. And then for me, to help articulate it is those pairings. And find something that pairs really well. Or to be able to compare one cigar to another, say that these two are kind of similar. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. A lot of people say, I taste earth and peanuts. And like, I don't know. I don't taste that stuff.
Yeah. But I think one of the reasons why the Flying Feral Pig also for me was my number one way back in the day, now it's my number two, is the wrapper itself lends itself almost to like a pig skin. Number three for me, so recap, number one for me was the Antaño Darquero by Joya de Nicaragua. Then we have
what you said.
Then we have the the Flying Feral
Another
Pig
Drew Estate
by Drew Estate.
Those are both Drew Estate.
Oh my gosh! Is there a coincidence there? Yeah, they're really good. And in my top three, I have to have in here the Hemingway. Hemingway by Carlos and Carlito.
Arturo Fuente.
Right? Yeah. So it's kind of weird because that's actually one of my favorites as well. So it's kind of hard to like pick just your top three.
Yeah, definitely hard. I've been thinking about it. So you mentioned this, last night? So I'm trying to think about it. I was like, geez, I don't know. I know which ones I've been smoking and buying, but then I have some that I save in my locker that I know are really nice, I really liked. And so smoke them more sparingly, but maybe it's been a while, so I don't remember.
Yes.
Exactly. Like, So
what's your top three?
One. Okay, so
Wait, I don't care.
Oh. Okay, well, thanks for having me. See you later. Coffee was great with this cigar. I love this little thing here. These little surrogates. I wish I could find more.
Not bad.
They're sold out everywhere.
Are they?
It's terrible.
Was it the Cracker Crumb?
Cracker Crumb.
Okay.
I also got some other ones. Tatuaje makes these.
Mm.
They also make these Tatuaje Black. I haven't had the black cigar that they have, but the Black Crack, same size. It's also a great little cigar.
You know what? He is always pushing the limits.
Yeah, they got great names.
Yes, he loves pushing the limits. Tattoos. It's funny because I didn't know that he was actually one of the men behind the movie that's on Apple called Hand Rolled. So if you want to know about...
We're talking about that.
I know, I'm always talking about stuff, aren't I?
That's all right, it's good.
But Hand Rolled itself, that movie right there, it'll give you an appreciation for the cigar culture. That's what got me even deeper into it. But keep talking.
All right. Okay, so I went with number one. I'm going to go with the Liga number 9. So another one of those Liga Privada cigars. And like a T52, I've had those a couple times. And then the other day, someone got me a Liga number 9, and I was like, this seems a little bit creamier than the T52. And I thought it was the same cigar, just shorter. I didn't know they were different cigars until I think you told me. And I was like, oh, okay then. And I did like that one more. Mm-hmm. It's so nice.
Did you look it up?
I don't know what it is. Nah.
Okay. You should look up like what the filler binder and wrapper are, like between the two. Because that'll let you know.
But yeah, isn't the filler on their Ligas like secret? Like they don't really write what the fillers are, I thought.
Yeah, they'll just let you know like where it's from, typically, or whatever.
So anyway, it's a delicious cigar. I've only had it once, but I'm gonna put it up there as my favorite.
So that's your number one.
Yes, I'm putting that as my number one. And it's like, so what, do you pick your number one as the ones you bought a ton of, or you're smoking more often, or what? Like, I don't know. But I'm picked that for my number one. And number two right now are these, I'm really enjoying Placencia Reserva Originals. I really love those.
Is that the white band?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that was the white band, the one I showed you earlier.
Yeah.
I love those things. They got a different flavor. I don't even know what they taste like. I don't think I've had other cigars that really have that same flavor. And I just really enjoy it. It's like a cigar I can have anytime I could be in the mood for one of those. I think. So I'm really liking those. And so I got a couple different sizes of those, and I like those a lot. And then and I got those also through that cigar club. I can't recommend enough getting in one of those. Yeah. Because some of them are great deals. That's I think I'm paying $24-25 a month for 3 cigars.
There are so many.
They've been great, and it's so much fun to try the different cigars.
Which cigar club are you going through?
LuxuryCigarClub.com.
Ah, I think they're out of New York.
I love them.
Are they out of New York?
I don't know.
Huh.
But I love them, and it's a great community, kind of like here, right? Love hanging out here, talking to the guys. They got a Discord server. You can just jump in and have a video chat with them anytime and smoke too, and it's great. So yeah, and they have good deals on their site too. So I mean, I'm loving those.
So Luxury Cigar Club, is that the one that has the has like a deer or stag or something like that?
Stag. Yep.
Right on the front? Okay. And it's like a black and blue box or something?
Yeah, and then they got their own little brand cigar that someone makes for them called a Hemingway. I was smoking it the other day. I got one. It's pretty nice.
So with those 3 cigars that you get, like rotating or whatever, part of the club, do they also put their house cigar in there too?
Maybe once in a while. I haven't had one with that, but I got a sampler with it in there. And then every once in a while they're available. But they usually when I've checked, they're sold out of them.
Oh wow!
But they're nice.
Are they?
I think they're a smaller. They only make them in one size. I enjoyed it a lot. Really nice. Yeah. So I've been having tons of fun trying out, I think, a lot of boutique cigars on that site.
Yeah.
I love them.
I mean, there's so many boutique cigars out there, but they get sometimes overlooked because we have a lot of the big name cigar manufacturers that's been around forever. We have the Olivas, we have, Cohiba, we have, Padrones, Drew Estate, Rocky Patel. Let's not forget Rocky Patel is pumping out tons of different cigars, and they're buying up, the little boutiques and stuff, and rebranding them as theirs and such as well too. So we have.
I mean, and how much variety can you hold in a store, right?
Exactly.
I talked to the owner here, and he's like, "Yeah, there's a lot of great boutiques, but what do you pick to put in there?"
Correct.
it's a tough decision, and it's important to keep the product moving. So, and I think it is easier on a website to handle that kind of thing.
Correct.
Than in a brick and mortar.
Because all you really need is a good warehouse where you can actually keep up humidity and everything like that. So, okay. So we have the number 9 for you.
Yeah.
Then we have...
And then what, Placencia?
Placencia.
Okay, and then I talked about the other ones I've been really enjoying. It's like, it was hard to... The third one was really hard to pick, but I'm going to go with the Alec Bradley Nica Puro Diamond Rough Cut. Really enjoy that cigar.
I don't think I've had that one.
No?
No.
It's really nice. Have you had any of the Nica Puro? Nica Puros. That's it.
I would have to say no.
Really nice. I'll give you one. Try them out. They're really nice. And they're in that weird box, and so it's in the window here.
Okay.
But they are over there too. I think that's the last box. They're
careful.
Sold out everywhere.
Be careful if you introduce me, and if I like it, I'm going to buy them all up.
Well, that's not all that's left. you can't find at least the Diamond Rough Cut ones.
Okay.
They're gone.
Oh wow. Wow. So I know you were talking about you're getting a lot of your cigars, or the ones that you're trying, brand new from the Cigar Club itself, that you're registered with online. Did you know that they actually have Cigar of the Month clubs in brick and mortars as well?
I have not thought about it very much, but it makes sense. I have a good buddy of mine who actually got me to sign up with Luxury Cigar. I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, man, I love this. He's always asked me, what's the Cigar of the Month at my place? I'm like, well, we don't have a Cigar of the Month, but we feature brands of cigars each month here, and then we get good deals on those. So no, I didn't know that.
So another shop, really good friend of ours, shop is up in Fresno, called Cigars Limited. And they also have another location in Clovis.
I've been there once.
And one thing that they do is they do the same thing. So every month you pay like $30-something or whatever, $34, and you'll get percentage back. So I think it's like 3 or 4%, and it builds up into your account. And once you get up to a certain amount, you can use that money that you built up towards whatever cigars you wanted to buy, boxes, whatever. It's really, really nice thing. Plus, you get your cigars every single month, and they'll have food and everything like that. It's like the last Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
It's a pretty nice deal.
Man, this is a good deal. Man, I love clubs. So, I'm a member at some wineries, and I had no idea that I knew about the locker, but it for some reason it didn't occur to me that it is very similar to being a member at a winery, being a member at the Cigar Club, having a locker and everything, and I love it. Having that commitment, more or less, however you do it, commitment to buy certain things and then you get a discount, and I think it's a great way to run a little business here.
Yes.
Get a little community going.
Yes.
So it's awesome.
And I think that we've talked before, it is about the community. That's what makes this whole cigar thing. I mean, that's what keeps us coming back. It's the people that's a part of it. It's the selection, but it's a sense of community.
Yeah.
I got to learn a little bit more about you.
I agree.
just coming in here.
I just love hanging out, talking to everyone, having discussions, debates. I know we're avoiding the politics, but I haven't had too many discussions on politics here. I love talking about that stuff, talking about religion. Me and Joe had some fun conversations about religion. It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then, playing chess, poker. We had some poker games, just sitting and talking.
Yeah. But you know what? I think the reason why I try to keep, politics and religion out of conversations in this type of setting is because until I get to know someone truly and know that they can respect someone else's ideals, because that's what makes America great, is that we all have our own set of ideals and thoughts, but we should have mutual respect for one another as well too.
It's because we value the individual.
Correct. But things are so polarized nowadays, it seems, that I think that we've lost that sense of mutual respect.
See, and I think that's an illusion. I think it's on, if you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, that stuff rises to the top, but I think it's a small percentage of the population. I think there's a lot of them that are like that, a lot of people, but I think most of us are not like that at all. And also, one of the things I love about the place here is those people generally are not in the cigar shop. Everyone here is real respectful, and you can have those nice conversations. And I'm less, what's the word? Maybe discerning. I just go for it, and I can learn pretty quick if someone is worth talking to or not. So I'll say something, and if I can tell that they don't care what I have to say, then I was like, oh, all right, well, it's nice talking with you.
Well, one thing I will say is that I respect your choice for your top 3.
Okay, thanks. I like your top 3. Let me see. I've had 2 of those, just not that other Drew Estate, but I don't know if I've had a bad Drew Estate anyway.
And when you say the other Drew Estate, we're talking about the Flying Feral Pig, right? You haven't had
that one.
Okay.
I haven't had that one.
So what I'll do for you, since you're going to do me a solid, I'm going to do you a solid, and I'll bring you in a Flying Feral Pigs. I might have a couple inside my humidor at home.
Okay. That'd be really nice. Appreciate it.
And those are, they've been aging for a while, so you're about to get a nice aged Flying Feral Pig.
I think that does make a nice little difference.
Yeah. So have you ever aged your cigars?
Well, like I said, I started in January.
Okay.
So the oldest one I have is about 6 months old.
Wait, January of this year?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was January of last year.
No, January this year is when I really started getting back into it. And, I got the membership, and then I started hanging out here. And then summer happens. I'm a teacher, so summer school, I was like, I'm only working part of the day, so at the end of the day, I come in here almost every day in the summer.
Wait a minute, I just put 2 and 2 together. You're a teacher, and you're on Student of the League.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here and teaching us something.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I don't know what I'm teaching you. That some teachers smoke cigars.
I know some pastors smoke cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Some nuns. Brothers and sisters of the league, get it?
Everybody, yeah. One of the guys I smoke with online, I think his handle is Brother of the League. I think he is a pastor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So back in the day, Placencia, I always wanted to say Placencia.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have their boxes used to also double as an ashtray. So the top of the box was an ashtray.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped doing it.
Okay.
I have one of the last ones when I was in Vegas. They had one, and they literally just gave it to me.
That's awesome.
I was like, thanks. So now it's sitting in my man cave / office at the house.
Great.
But yeah, I can't remember which one it was that I had. It wasn't a bad stick. I think it was like the Alma Fuerte.
Alma Fuerte?
Yeah.
I got a few of those.
Okay.
I got at least one in my locker right now.
Yes. There it is. That's what I had.
It's a nice one. Did you have the big one, the Salomon, or was it like a hexagon shape?
I think it was a hexagon shape.
Okay.
I think it was a hexagon. Yeah.
I haven't tried that
because
one.
it was different. It was
I've
different.
tried the Salomon. Yeah, I felt like I don't know. What do you feel about that one? Like the flavor, it felt like it's a little bit more mellow.
It was mellow, and I think that was the reason why I never went back to it or tried the other Placencias.
I feel like the Reserva Original has more flavor, more stuff going on than that one.
Okay.
But it seems like when people talk about Placencias, that's like one of their favorites. It's definitely more expensive.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But then again, we are also talking about Liga Privadas and such like that, which that's a little bit more on the expensive side. So it all comes down to what you like and what you enjoy, and if you're willing to spend for it, why not?
Sure. What's the sweet spot though?
Free. Really liking it being free.
Like, where's that upper bound? You know, where the quality starts slowing down per dollar increase in price. You know, I gotta figure that out and then just stay right about there. Some cigar, I saw one. It was an Opus X for $250 a piece.
Yes.
And I was like,
Now, was that a California price or was that online?
No, that was online,
Jesus.
and I'd get a 20% discount on that, so it would have been $225.
Oh man!
But yeah,
Did you buy it?
No way. That's crazy. And the BBMFs are about the same. No, those are about like 130 or something, 120. That's crazy. Honestly,
I don't think I've spent more than, and it hurts me to even say this out loud, but $60 on a cigar. That's the most I've ever spent on one cigar.
The way to get me to spend $100 on a cigar would be if it came with an event. Then I can justify it. It's like, oh, I'm going to an event too. There'll be snacks and drinks and stuff.
Well, you know the event that's coming up.
Oh, the dinner?
No, the Big Smoke.
Oh, the Big Smoke.
In November. Put on by Cigar Aficionado. Hey, I just gave you guys a shout out. November 5th, the Big Smoke in Las Vegas, the Mirage Hotel, put on by Cigar Aficionado. I'll be there. Hope to see you guys there. Do you plan on going?
Nah.
Oh man, come on. A lot of people from the shop are going to go.
I know. A lot of people are. I'll think about it. But I'm just kind of lazy, and it's like, man, I got to find a place to stay.
The Mirage.
And I hear it's pretty packed already. Like, everyone's, like, all the rooms are taken for that event and everything. Isn't it? It's like most people have got their arrangements all set already.
Exactly. So as soon as the tickets went on sale, well, before the tickets for the Big Smoke went on sale, I already booked my room for that weekend. Because I knew that, you know, where it was going to be held at. I'm part of the M Life Rewards membership. So I already booked my hotel before the tickets went on sale for the Big Smoke.
What is I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What's the M Life membership?
So it's at any of the MGM hotel. So you have like the Aria, you have Park MGM, MGM Grand, the Mirage. Like they have a collection of different hotels, and they all have that membership. So anything that you spend inside the hotel and everything, you get points and everything.
Okay.
Then you'll get comps.
Got it.
Yeah, food and beverage type stuff. So it's a good thing to be involved in, especially if you plan on going to Vegas quite often. So,
all right, good deal.
And then you get percentages off the room and stuff like that too. Some free room stays and everything. So it's a pretty good deal.
All right, nice.
But if you decide to go last minute, I think there are still general admission tickets.
So I think now would be last minute, right?
Oh, it definitely is. All the VIP tickets already sold out. And the VIP tickets for the Big Smoke allowed you to get in like an hour early into, so you can get your cigars and everything like that. And they'll have food there, they'll have drinks there. So it kind of goes on to what you were talking about. I think you get like up to like 15.
And then you get to grab just a bunch of cigars, right? Does sound like a blast.
Right?
It does.
You and your brother should go.
Well, all right, I'll float it to them, see if we can manage that. I mean, I know enough guys going from here. Probably tag along with one of you guys if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we wouldn't mind having you guys at all.
All right.
But we're going to go on Friday. Like I said, so we're going on Friday. And then on Saturday, we're going to go golfing, and then find somewhere to smoke. So whether it be the Fuente Lounge or any of the other ones there in Vegas. All right. Well, thank you for watching us, listening to us. I hope to see you on the next episode of Student of the League. Thank you very much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me. This has been a privilege. Super fun. Thanks a lot.
Hey, that's what we try to do here is have fun, educate, and get to know each other and share our experience with the world. So if you have not yet, just wanted to throw this out here to everyone. Of course, follow, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, we're on podcasts. We're in iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts. However you get your podcasts, go ahead, like and subscribe. That way you are always notified of new content. And with that, remember, keep enjoying your cigars and keep learning, teaching, build this community together. Because we're all students of the League.
Yeah, we need more cigar smokers in this world. They're the best people.
Are they though?
Yeah. They're my favorite.
You know what? You're my favorite.
Well, thanks. You're one of my favorites.
On that note,